Hey, it's Jordan, the 1031 doctor, and today we're looking at a red state deal that might be an interesting deal, and it might be something you're interested in moving your equity from a blue state into a red state, and you're looking at Houston, Texas. I may have a good deal for you. This is a title loan company, Lone Star Title Loan, and it's a 6.75 cap rate deal in Houston, Texas. Price point is 2 million. Let's dive into this deal. 1031 Doctor has been buying, building, selling, leasing triple net investments across the country since 1986. Let's dive into this deal and see what we have here. So the title loan business is an absolute killer business to be in. The interest rates, you just won't even believe the kind of profits they make. They literally charge about 100%. So if you borrow 10 grand, you're going to owe them 20 within 12 months. I pretty much think that's the going rate, and it is a real cutthroat business. And the founder of that industry is an interesting guy, Rod Acox, and he's the big fish. And this is one of his deals. His company is quite large. They have literally I think 500 locations under different names, but Lone Star is a very strong company. I don't think there'll be an issue with collecting rent on this deal. It's a single tenant deal. Now, there's some good parts of this deal and some bad parts of this deal, but let's go over what I think are the good and the bad and the ugly. Okay, let's dive in a little bit. So I checked the deal out a little bit before I made this video, and the main issue I have with this deal is that there are no CPI increases until 2032. So no increases on the primary term. I'm not sure I like that, but they've got a 10% on the only remaining 5-year option. This is a pad in front of a market anchored center, and I'm not so happy about who the market is. It's a small independent African market. I would much prefer to see a credit tenant in there, and this could be indicative of the kind of market you're dealing with. But on the good side is you've got 43,000 cars per day of traffic at this location. That's a very healthy traffic intersection. And that's, you definitely, I always say you want to be over 20,000. This is 43,000 cars. Also, you have an 82,000 annual average income for the area. That is going to be the new benchmark in minimums on average household incomes, and that's kind of who your customer is going to be right in that area. So, Lone Star, which has 500 locations under different brands, and 54 just in Houston. And they did a Placer AI study on this one, and it is the number one location in a 15 square mile radius. 500 stores is a lot of, that's a big, big business. Now, the things I don't like about it, I like this 6.75 cap rate, but 2,800 square feet on a half acre for $2 million, that's getting up price per square foot wise. I don't think it's worth that, and I think this deal should trade at about a 7.25, and because of that, they're getting a premium for the building. I don't think that building is worth 700 a foot, and that is just how I feel. Now, if they leave, I see this as a potential auto zone. I think you could relet that building. I think you could tear it down and put a coffee place. Site's a little small, 0.41 acres. You definitely want to be a half acre for most of the drive-through coffee places. I think Seven Brew might fit, but that's a little 500-foot building, and I don't think they will pay this rent. So it's not a scrape. You really are going to have to find a tenant to lease that to. And one of the auto parts would definitely be able to pay that rent. That's not a problem. So the annual base rent of 137 is high. 11,000 a month on 2,800 feet. That's a very healthy rent. Now you see here, no rental increases. That's not good. Also, they're saying it's a triple net lease, but in parentheses, landlord, roof and structure, which really means it's a double net lease. All the more reason why this should be trading at a 7.25 cap, and maybe even 7.5, depending on the market. I really think that we're heading into a recession. We're heading into higher interest rates. We're heading into tougher times. And while Lone Star is probably going to take advantage of that, you also want to take advantage of that and have a much higher cap rate, because at one point you'll be able to put your money in a CD and get 6.75. And you're going to want to beat that if you're going into real estate that has risk. I'm not sure what the condition is on the roof and structure. You'd have to do a little study on that. But that's my interpretation of this deal. Wellshar Financial Service LLC is the guarantor, I guess. That's the holding company that has many of the different operating companies. And Lone Star Title is one of them. Yeah, these title companies make an absolute fortune. And yeah, the lease is guaranteed by Wellshar Financial Services, behind Lone Star Title Loans, MoneyMax Title Loans, and LoanMax brands. And broader platform controlled by Rod A. Cox through Select Management Resources. 500 locations across 20 states since 1990. This guy is killing it. 95 locations in Texas, and he started successfully operated at this location in 2007. So it's been there almost 20 years. So that should tell you something as well. Number one, Lone Star within 15 miles per Placer.ai. And I've talked to you about Placer.ai. I pay for it. It's expensive, but we need it as a tool in our industry. And when I do a study for you, I use Placer.ai, and I also will do a actual site visit, and that's the old school way I do things, and that's a little more expensive to hire me to do that. I'll go out and do a complete study. I'll go and meet with the planning department, find out exactly what's going on. I drive concentric circles in the area to find out everything there is, and that I usually need a few days in advance, sometimes a week in advance notice, and I'm not exactly cheap anymore. But a 24-hour turnaround on the basics is $299, and it's a very good third-party second opinion when you're looking at one of these deals on LoopNet or Crexi. Now, Hanley, the brokers here, they're really good brokers. They get good listings, and I've seen some really good listings over the years with Hanley. You can trust them. So, yeah, a 5-mile radius, you got 500,000 people. That is very, very healthy. And 43,000 cars per day. Let's take a look at some more investment highlights. And you know I like Houston. It's basically the oil and gas industry. The oil and gas industry is definitely going to be making a lot of money over the next few years. There's definitely, in my opinion, going to be some shortages and rationing potentially. And some of these gas stations that they've been building, maybe in tertiary locations, aren't going to do so great. And their C-store sales may be down because people aren't going to be able to afford to buy so much gas if things don't change quickly, which I have a feeling they won't. Harris County ranked number one in U.S. for population growth from 2024 to 2025, adding 126,000 people, and they're probably all from California. And I'm telling you, you get out of these blue states while you can. I think the elections are not going to go as we'd hoped, and they're going to descend into more chaos, more taxes, and more businesses leaving. So take advantage of this opportunity to leave now and go to places like Houston, go to places like Florida, go to Tennessee, go to the South. And there's some other interesting places as well that I like. I like Kansas City a lot. And it's sort of the backbone of the Midwest. I like that. I like Wisconsin a lot. I like Idaho a lot. I like Arizona a lot. But Definitely taxes. There's no income tax in Texas, no income tax in Florida, but they get you on other taxes, obviously. Yeah, there's no free ride in life. Houston is one of the busiest ports in the world. Texas Medical Center is the largest concentration of healthcare and research institutions globally. And that has to do with a few things. I don't know if you know about this history, but there was a very famous oil well that was drilled, and there was I can tell you a whole story about it. Anyways, that there were no heirs to that fortune, and it all went into a trust to benefit the state of Texas. And if you want another story, I'll tell you about that. But that oil field is still producing enormous amounts, and the University of Texas got a lion's share of it, and the state, and that oil income and the taxes and royalties they get. It's just, Texas is a very, very, very wealthy state. On its own, it could do very well. And if it ever seceded in their constitution, they have a very easy time to secede from the union. So here's the site plan. This would be a very good T-Mobile, AT&T, AutoZone, medical. This could be a lot of things. DD's great. Dollar General should tell you what's going on. You've got a medical clinic here, dry cleaners, and nothing else in particular. At this Wazobia African market, I would much rather see something else there. Nothing racial about that. It's just that if you had a major retail here, it just helps your cap rates. And so you got a Pizza Hut. That's great. And that is basically for the site plan. You got a beauty supply. Dollar General's great to have there. And DD's is great to have there. Here's an aerial photograph. Now, all of this land here, I'd be very curious to know what is going on with all of this land. So if I went to the planning department, this is the first thing I would find out. This may be a park, but we definitely know that this affects the demographics. So you have a 360 demographic view of this property and all properties. And when you have open areas like this, and when you have golf courses like that, or you have lakes or oceans, waterfront, it affects the demographics of the area and the potential sales at retailers. So always look at your 360. And so the first thing I would want to know is what is going on with here. Now, you definitely have great traffic and very good demographics, but you see the household income, 1 mile radius is 62,000, 3 miles is 68. That is under the 80,000 minimum that I like, but it will definitely be good for the Lone Star. But that is getting to be very low income these days. And, it's just with inflation, these people are going to have a hard time making it. They really are. And they will definitely go and do a title loan and most likely lose the title to their car and go on the unemployment line, which is unfortunate. And good old Rod Acoy will make some money selling their car at an auction. So that's basically it on this deal. It's West Houston. So here's the bay, Galveston Bay. So this is a decent deal. But like I said, I would value this at a 7.25 to 7.5 based on the location and some of the fundamentals, including it not being a triple net lease. It's a double net lease, even if it says it is in the lease. Anyways, the 1031 doctor will do a full analysis of any triple net deal across the country and within 24 hours for $299. Please like, subscribe, and share. And reach out to me at 1031doctor.com if you have any questions. And please look at my website. And I look forward to working with you, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's the 1031 Doctor signing off. Have a great day.